Welcome, one and all,
Welcome.
to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I should actually be saying welcome back because
Yes.
we went through the original Doki Doki Literature Club story. We got to see him multiple times because of trying to get, everything, all the pictures and whatever. And I can rightfully say that we actually did manage to acquire the special poems. It took a couple attempts, but I'll tell you what, our last attempt, we had one special poem left, right? A joke. That was the one last special poem that we needed. And I think the second or third time, I think the second time I loaded up this game, we actually got it on the first poem that you get in Act 2. So that was so awesome, and I am very glad that we got that as quickly as we did. So everything regarding the original Doki Doki Literature Club game is done. We are done with the main game. We can now move on to the plus side stories, which are basically the main selling point of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, unless you want to spend $30 on a new game. Well, unless you want to spend $30 on a dating simulator that turned out to be a psychological horror game that is also free on that that.
My stupid phone.
So yeah, you could pay $20 for a free game, but with added stuff. That's basically it. But so as you can see, we're not actually in the game right now, and that's because there was something that happened during our hunt of the during our special poem hunt. We actually discovered this while we were. What the fuck?
What?
What was that? Oh, you were fucking using your fidget spinner. Who uses fidget spinners in 2021? Alright. So yeah, here we are in 2021. Cat Icarus had to remove a video because of slurs that he said. My legs are incredibly fucking shot from playing Sonic Free Riders. And here we are with Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Yes.
So yeah, as I was saying before, during our special poem hunt, we discovered this. Did you catch that?
We'll have to go back and slow that down.
I'll have to pause it, because if you were paying attention to the bottom left, where the chibis were, you may have noticed something different. You may have noticed something different about Yuri's face. So we'll play it back and see if I can pause it at the right moment. There it is.
Yes.
That face is extremely rare. And somehow we were able to get it. I have never, ever been able to actually capture that face. Until today. I was getting on something. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this picture. So you get this picture after collecting every single special poem in the game. There are actually 11 of them, but the corrupted picture of Monica and the Happy Thoughts one, they don't count. So you need the other 9 special poems, and you also need this screen in order to acquire all the special poems.
That one's a bitch.
Oh yeah, because it's very rare. And once you do all that, you unlock this picture of Monica,
Space
which
Monica.
is actually really, really cool. So yeah, everything in terms of the pictures and stuff that we need to get from the main Doki Doki Literature Club game, everything is accounted for. So
Yes.
we have everything unlocked. We have everything that we can get up to this point, and now we can move on to the side stories. So without further ado, let us begin with Trust Part 1. And just a quick disclaimer, I will still be the one doing the voices. So
Yes.
feel free to click away from the video. Anyway, let us begin.
Oh no, it's empty. How sad. Not really.
Ooh, there's a bake sale. And soccer tryouts. I've always wanted to kick a ball around and not score goals.
And now the club.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I missed debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision? What kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing.
She dozes off.
These characters... Okay, so I'm going to warn you right now. Some of this may sound a little bit out of character, and it is, but hey, whatever. The stories are cute, okay? I don't remember who this is. I think it's...
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I think this is Sayori. Hello? Oh, hey, it is. Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Is this a napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay! Thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize. I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that, this is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I am actually going to turn the music down a little bit because it's quite loud. There we go.
It's very...
I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. That would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that... Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing, and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica! That's such a cool name! Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We could go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Suddenly, Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then lets go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. I once again will be turning down the music because it's still kind of loud. Well, that's as quiet as I can get it until it's fully muted, so yeah.
Fully muted.
Oh, hey, I can actually change the size of this? Oh, okay. Weird. A day passes and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday, but I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And? Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Oh, take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. But this isn't a Kirby game. Hey, this is really good. Hey, that's pretty good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course! Wait, no! That's the wrong side of the paper! Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet! I'm so embarrassed! Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good at it as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh, yeah! I would love that! It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. Thank you. But you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me. Well,
even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brainstormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, when they come into the club. What if we said we have free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Wrong kinds? People would come just for the cupcakes and then leave. Oh, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see. The next thing on the list, hunt for people reading books? I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How could we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful! I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if you told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said that we, do group reading and discuss it together? I'd probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Express yourself in ways you can't normally do. When you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of...
Yeah. I guess.
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh! What? What is it? I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed? But weren't? Never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second.
Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone, and leaving me needing something to drink, because my lips are completely dry right now. Excuse me for one moment, please. Thank you, Mr. Glitch, for the added unnecessary sound effects.
Yes.
Okay. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper.
Express yourself. Be who you want to be.
It's a good idea.
Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No.
No, that's nasty.
Write into your heart.
No.
Write the way into your heart. Join their literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! Ah! You startled me. Sorry. But it's something important.
Did you get your stuff?
On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. This way! You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See? In here! Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the clubroom, Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah! I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club? Write the way into your heart? That's so cute! I thought it was a little overdramatic. But... Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but... Would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go, and it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that. The vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Write the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods, and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight, trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me. You're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some alone time. In that case... Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck!
Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most?
Super Smash Brothers.
I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Oh, fuck. Become the flower. A feeling of joy as a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me. All for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die, and you too! Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that is why I've decided I must become the flower. This is oddly deep by Sayori standards.
Ow.
What the? Wait. Sayori? And Trust Part 1 is over. We have unlocked Trust Part 2 and some more stuff here. We've unlocked some more mail. You can read these all on your own. Feel free to pause the video and read them, because we're not going to sit here and read them. So, here you go. Although I do like this one about Monica having a Twitter account. That's oh fuck. That's really cool. So yeah, if you want to read these, feel free to pause the video and read them. But we're not going to waste our time reading them. We unlocked some more pictures. We unlocked this one for finishing Trust 1, and we unlocked this one for finishing Trust 1. We also unlocked 2 poems, and these are the 2 poems. This one we accidentally saw, because it was the wrong side of the paper that Sayori gave to Monica, and this one that Monica found inside Sayori's poem folder, which is strangely deep. So that was part 1 of Trust. Oh, and there's another one. Oh. There once was a ladybug. It was so small, it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere, but I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? I think that's in relation to her friendship with the main character. Because if you notice, he puts up with a lot of Sayori's antics, because they're childhood friends / neighbors. Right. So yeah, that's actually pretty cute. A poem from Sayori distributed at special events in the past. Acquisition procedure: acquire all of Sayori's other poems. Oh, well, there you go. There's other poems that we need to get and stuff like that, and we got some more music. Like the music that got played during Trust Part 1, so we unlocked all those songs. This song, and this song, I believe. These 3 songs.
Yes.
And as you can see, yes, I already went through this, but yeah, we got Candy Heart Z, which you get from playing this song on loop and then watching the time length change from 255 to, I think it was like 107.
Yeah.
And then you play it again, and then it gives you a distorted version of it, and you play it through the entire way, and you unlock Candy Heart Z. So yeah, we got that one. And yeah, so now, well, not now, but next time, we'll be tackling Trust Part 2. So until then, thank you all for watching. I've been Junior Nitro. He's been Mr. Glitch.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying the side stories so far after going through Trust Part 1?
Breath of fresh air. It's nice to see where it all started, you know, where the story started at least, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's nice to see like a side of the story you guys like you never got to see. You know,
Right,
like,
exactly.
Where like before all this, before you came to the
Right,
you know,
right.
the literature club.
Back
you know,
back when Monica wasn't, you know, a batshit crazy, self-aware
Right.
psychopath who wanted your dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, next time will be Trust Part 2. Until then, thank you guys again. Subscribe and like and all that good stuff if you want to see more of this. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. And until then, stay glitchy
Stay glitchy.
and ciao.
Ciao, babies.